Hi, welcome to Rockin' with Matt. I am Matt. Welcome to Maniac Monday. I made a big boo-boo. So I recorded three reactions in one, and I thought it was a good reaction. I was ready to edit it and post it for tomorrow or for today. Um, and when I started editing, I found out that for whatever reason, um, my mic, which is connected to my headphones, which I was able to hear from my headphones, but my mic did not pick up anything I said. So, I have the original visual reaction, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit out every time I paused and hope that this doesn't have a copyright issue. I'm going to edit out every time I paused. So there might be a blip here and there. I'm sorry about that. So at least you can catch my facial reactions. And I'm gonna try and summarize as much as I could remember about what I said. Um, and yeah, so today we are doing Sayonakidori. Um, and we're doing a studio version, a live version, and an acoustic live version. So I'm going to just rewatch and try to summarize everything I thought I said. And I am very, very sorry this happened. And uh, I appreciate if you still watch it, but I understand if you choose not to watch it. Um, Thank you. Hopefully my facial expressions during the song is enough and you hear me bobbing my head enough. But I just recorded it like less than 20 minutes ago. So I have a good idea of how I felt about the songs. And I have a good idea of what I was talking about during the songs. Um, so yeah, let's just go through it. See ya after the song.
今日もこうやって胸に刻めた思い出が突然ふっと蘇る奪われた心は奪われたまま
Okay, I took some notes because and there are things that I real I like caught like later on. I'm gonna like skip those because like I caught them later on. I'm gonna try and do the best I can to like keep it as in line with what my reaction actually was. Um, First, I noted that in the thumbnails of the lives that I had opened up already that and from the comments from last week, I kind of gathered that Miku sang the song, and I kind of immediately picked that up that the voice was different. But also like it was awesome hearing her. I've only heard her doing some backup vocals and harmonies so far, so it was really cool to hear her like leading this, right? The first verse I liked um the choppiness of how the guitars and the drums were at first with like the space in between. I really dug that. Um I was wondering if like Saiki had a role on this, and in the studio maybe she did, but I found out later on, and I'll get to that, what actually was happening. Because I did hear some like backup vocals, I did hear some harmonies. So I was curious if was she doing that, or like I was curious in the lives if she was going to be on stage. Because I'm not actually familiar with if she has like other musical talents. Like, can she play an instrument? Does she like some people some singers will like play like tambourine or something like that on stage? So I wasn't sure about that kind of thing. Um, I love the like the drum gallop beat kind of that was going on. That was really cool. Um, I liked how they use a little bit of the vocal filters. I don't normally like vocal filters, but I like when they're used like very selectively. So that the beginning of the second verse is like a vocal filter with so like a light drum beat and like very little instrumentation. So that made the second verse feel very different from the first verse, which I always like when it's like it doesn't sound like the song is just repeating itself the whole time, right? Um, this whole song, Akane and Misa, just I felt like they were killing it, but Akane was the one that really like stood out to me, right? And I remember talking about this when I did the reaction. Sometimes when I'm like bopping my head along to the beat, sometimes I'm beat bopping it along to the drums, sometimes I'm bopping it along to the guitar. Usually for me it's the guitar or the melody that I'm kind of like bopping along to. But this one, for whatever reason, the drums like really stood out, and I was really following the drums like a lot of the song. And every time I felt like I was like getting in the beat and in the groove, she would just throw out this like crazy fill, and I'd be like bump a dump a dump, and I like my head wouldn't know what to do. So like I felt like every single time that she did something extra, and I felt like it happened a lot in this song. So I really dug that. Um, like I said, and Miku, I wrote this down again because at the end, Miku does like this like crazy high note that I really liked, and it sounded fantastic. And I just wanted to note again that like it was awesome seeing her lead. Um, she could probably be a front woman for another band. Not that I'd want her to leave this band, but she could totally do it because she sounded phenomenal. And then Konami with the guitar solo at the end was sick. Was sick. Okay, now we're gonna go to the live version. Um, and I might skip talking about this now, but when I started reacting to the live, I noticed there was a little, some like a delay between the audio and the um, like what I was seeing. And I checked like a few other videos and even other reactions to this, and they use the same video. So I don't know if it was just the video. I checked my internet connection. My internet connection was fine. So I'm sorry if it doesn't line up. It looked like it lined up at some point to the video, so maybe somebody was messing with it. I'm not really sure, but um, yeah, enjoy, and I'll see you again after that one.
今会えない夜を越えて胸に降り積もった思い出が突然ふっと蘇るの心は奪われて心は奪われたまま Thank 呼吸不甲斐ないんだよそれでもまだサーキュレーションバレたくない笑ってみたのどこまでも境界線が立ちのない夏を求めてもいい子なんかなれない物語抱きしめて眠るまでもっともっともっともっと強く他じゃ違うの今じゃダメなの飲み込まれてくもう愛に出会えた愛に消えてしまうんだ胸の中会いたくても会いには来ない思いあの日のまま会えない夜を越えて無限に潜めた思い出が突然ふっと蘇るの心は奪われて心は奪われてゆくただ愛に溺れた愛を思い出すんだ夢の後さよならさえ愛してたよ一人目を閉じたの会えない夜を越えてこぼれ落ちてた思い出は大人になんてなれなくていい心は奪われて心は奪われたまま重ねた心繋いだけどねもう少しだけと塞いだ淡い消えてもエゴやもいい心壊せないの赤く染めてく凸凹のままどうか願い叶うなら心は奪われたまま
Okay, yeah, so this was live at Shibuya 2022. Obviously, you guys saw it. But if you didn't know where that was from, that's where it was from. Um, and yeah, it was so great seeing Miku like, front and center. Sometimes I personally I don't give enough credit to like rhythm guitar or backup vocals, and that's a lot of what Miku does, right? So it was great like seeing her really like shine here. Especially like again the melodies, the vocal performance as a whole, hitting those high notes at the end, it was like really really nice, right? And it didn't look like there was any backup or harmonies during that. I didn't see um a mic, or I didn't see anyone go up to a mic to sing. So if there was anything, I guess it was backtracked. But I didn't. I was trying to like listen, you like for a second time, and I'll explain why. I guess after the next one. Um, and I didn't really catch anything. Um, yeah, and this time in this live, I heard a lot more of that lead guitar line. Um, that was going on throughout the whole song, and it was like sick. Especially that part behind like Miku's voice when Miku was doing the high part, um, and Kanami was doing the tapping. Oh, that was awesome. And then it goes like right into the guitar solo, and then she just like does a little improvised, or it sounded like improvised little section at the end. That was really great. Um, no Psyche on stage, obviously. I guess this is when she would take a vocal break. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if or I didn't say this. I don't know if Miku has a lot of other songs that she just does. I'd love to check more out if she does more solo songs. Um, yeah. Um, I love the bass solo at the beginning of the bridge. Um, Sounded great here. I think I heard it the first time I heard the audio. I heard it this time. I kept forgetting to bring it up. Um, but or maybe I said ooh when I heard it during the performance, but you won't get that audio and um or I would have said like, oh, that bass, but that's not there. And yeah, but going back to the studio, Akane is just kills it on this, you know. And ever since I saw that drum video, I can't not notice when she's just going off and just looking like she's having a ball. It's really a lot of fun. So next is the acoustic live. I believe that this acoustic live is taken from a longer acoustic type performance. Um, and this week I might try to hop on Twitch. Because I'm always afraid of like YouTube Live shutting things down. So I might try to hop on Twitch and like maybe watch some stuff. And if any BAND-MAID fans are around and interested, I'll post info on like my channel updates later this week. Um, but I might check out the whole performance if anyone's down to watch that with me. That'd be really cool. I'll record it and post it. Um, but I should have time to like do a lot of recording and longer content recording later this week. So um, if people are around and want to watch it with me, that'd be really cool. Because I'm assuming that I'm not going to know most of the songs in that. Um, so I'd appreciate it if people watch it with me to give me some tips and info, so I don't sound like a dumbass the whole time. Um, Yeah, so I think let's jump into this acoustic performance, and yeah, I'll wrap up thoughts on everything if that. So,
今会えない夜を越えて胸に潜めた思い出が突然ふっと蘇るの心は奪われて心は奪われたまま
Well, that was like hella gorgeous, wasn't it? I really, really loved the setup of this set. I really want to check out more of this performance if I can. Well, not if I can. I'm looking forward to checking out more of this performance. So hopefully some people want to join me on a live next week slash weekend. We'll see. It would wind up being East Coast, like late East Coast time, because it'd be after I put my daughter to sleep. So we're talking like, I know my daughter goes to sleep late, so we're talking like 9, 10 Eastern. Yeah, sometime between Wednesday and Sunday. Um, but I will post information. Just throw it down in the comments if you're interested. Um, and I'm gonna have another. I maybe, depending on the quality of a video, I'm gonna check out. There might be another BAND-MAID video coming this weekend sometime, or maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Um, and I'll maybe confirm some things, or maybe not confirm some. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Um, anyway, so the other thing, Akane doing backup vocals. What? What? I don't think I've heard Akane singing before. Um, but the backups and the harmonies, they sounded amazing. So like, can all these girls do like everything? It kind of feels like that. Um, Misa's bass really stuck out. She had parts in the live in the studio that I was like, ooh yeah, Misa. But this was because it's like rhythm guitar, drums are rhythm. So outside like the vocals, like she was the only person like doing like different things the whole time. I felt like, um, so like it really stood out and it sounded like really good on this set. But I was curious, like, because it's like I have a lot of trouble like following the bass like all the time throughout the whole song in like the with all the full instruments. So is was this like did she like pretty much do her normal bass line, or like did she kind of like go off a little bit more than normal because there was no lead guitar? I'm just curious. I like because it looked and sounded fantastic. So um, yeah. But otherwise, gorgeous performance. I can't wait to see more. Um, so like I said, I'm sorry that this format was a little weird. I hope everyone who stayed and watched it still had the same enjoyment out of it. I hope that the editing wasn't too choppy. You still able to follow everything. I hope that I brought the same energy and the same amount of things to say out of a performance that didn't leave you feeling like I just kind of like phoned this one in because I messed it up. I'm really hoping like this. I try to be genuine, and it's hard to be genuine when you're after the fact. Um, but I feel like I was close enough to my first time seeing it that I was able to pull it all in. So like I said, I hope everyone that stayed to watch this enjoyed it. But please leave me a like, comment. I don't have any specific reactions for the next time for next Monday. So if you want to leave a specific song, otherwise I'll kind of just pick something at random off of the endless list of BAND-MAID songs that I have. Um, I would appreciate like a suggestion now because I don't want to pick something that a lot of people don't care about. Unless there's no song that BAND-MAID fans don't care about, which I guess is also possible. Um, Subscribe if you want to see more. Um, I'm having a lot of fun with this journey. I hope you guys are having a lot of fun with this journey with me. Um, because this is another song that's getting going straight to my BAND-MAID playlist, right, and straight to my regular playlist, which is just slowly becoming like a 20. It's like at 25. No, it's not 25% yet. I'm only like 8 songs in, right? So it's probably like a 5 to 8% of my playlist is BAND-MAID now. Um, but yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.